it's more chemical than it is just about psychological manipulation. The psychological manipulation is how you trigger the chemical reactions. The watching the television and staring at the LED screens and the LED lighting destroy executive function. They destroy the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for your spirituality, your ability to rationalize, critically analyze, and your willpower. So, how can you ever dig your way out of the darkness when the very thing that you need to use to think? So I call people muggles and normies and NPCs sometimes too, because those kinds of things really exist. You see some characters that they start walking like in Grand Theft Auto, they get stuck in front of something, they're just walking, their shoulders are moving, they're going nowhere.
I heard
There's
you
a
talking
vacant,
about seeing something like this at the grocery store not too long ago, where somebody like ran into a rack and then just like let it drag
she's got her
behind
phone
them.
out, she's walking like this, bumps into a rack, and the way I'm looking at my phone right now is how she's looking at it. The rack actually had like a hook on it, hooked onto her leg. She's dragging it. Stuff that was on the rack is clattering and splattering and flying all over the place, making a racket. One of the store attendants runs behind her. It was hilarious because they're running behind her, telling her, "Ma'am, stop! You got this thing." And she's in there. She's not out here with us. There's no
Yeah,
way she could know. And when the attendant grabbed her by the arm, she didn't have a normal reaction like, What's going on?" She just was like, kept walking,
weird.
kept walking. You saw her eyes were grayed out. She was like
Whoa.
out of it. So I know that those things exist, but back to what I'm saying is that it's not necessarily for lack of compassion. When you realize that everybody is targeted and the hardware is targeted, you understand why people can't think critically. One of the biggest things for me is caffeine. I talk about it all the time. If you have one cup of coffee, it could be a big cup. One good strong cup of coffee is all you need. You'll be awake for like 20 hours. You should be good to go if you have a healthy body. But if you don't have a healthy body and you're drinking 2 or 3 cups coffee a day, you're drinking 8 cups of coffee, your body's sick, right? And you're using it as like a drug to numb yourself. There's areas of the brain that deactivate. Brain activity gets very little. So for people who are psychically gifted, that's great because then the brain interprets the information. It doesn't necessarily receive it. It's just a reader.